Good afternoon, sir. I am Rizabelle Auza. For today's discussion, let me show to you my first topic about inspiring a shared vision. So, one of the 5 practices is inspire a shared vision, which focuses on assisting leaders in imagining exciting future possibilities and learning on how to enroll people in that shared vision. So, are you interested in learning more about a proven evidence-based on approach to being the best leader possible? So therefore, be the best leader that you can be. So choosing my own vision can help me lead to my dream or my mental picture. So a vision describes the ideal desired future condition. So it also describes what you want to accomplish over a longer period of time. So your personal why, or the organization's internal purpose of existence, are both examples of vision. So communicating a vision not only attracts people, but it also directs them in the right direction. So this implies they can also begin to strategize to know how to get from now to then and achieve progress. So, and for more about this, so we can also see our pages on strategic thinking and action planning. So you or we will be able to recognize and understand the full spectrum of benefits by identifying the structuring benefits, to also determine who should be involved from the business area to provide through benefit profiles for each of the of the major benefits. So someone who can turn new knowledge and skills into a successful product or a service is an innovator. So it could take tiny or enormous forms, but it always boils down to bringing about some sort of significant beneficial change. So moreover, they see and act on chances for improvement. So first, assess your discovery skills strength. Second, identify a compelling innovation challenge that matters. Third, practice your discovery skills ruthlessly. So these actions, when taken together, can help you and your team also can develop the necessary innovation abilities to make a bigger and better impact at work and elsewhere. So a chance or hope for someone or something to improve. Her writing has improved, but there is still a room for improvement. So opportunity for exercising the faculties or abilities, capacity for actions. So people will feel appreciated and cared for when they are encouraged. Leaders who inspire others bring out the best in others. So when we need a boost, or we all need an encouraging leader to be around us. So the motivating leader The motivating leader brings value by believing in our in our abilities and providing resources to assist us in improving our performance. So when two people don't respect each other, it's called mutual respect. They agree on they agree on everything, but do not become irritated over minor issues, but are willing to work on a larger issues. So they are out because they care about the other people. So these are the example of mutual respect or showing tolerance. Mutual respect rather. It includes the showing tolerance, listening to others, being open to their opinions and beliefs, treating others as equals, playing by the rules, being polite to others, and being loyal to your friends. So in partnerships, trust is vital because it helps you to be more open and giving. So because you trust your partner, you are more inclined to forgive their flaws or irritating behaviors because you believed in them and know they have your back. So trust is having confidence in the fairness and and reliability of a person or organization. So trust is also a value that defines our interdependence in relationships or personal or professional. So the next topic that I will be going to discuss is all about the basic influencing skills. It is the capacity to persuade others to agree with you on a particular topic without using force or compulsion while respecting their viewpoints. So persuasion is the skill of persuading people to agree with your point of view or take a specific action. So persuasion is an intrinsic quality for some of us, and the ability to influence comes effortlessly. So persuasion skills can be learned and improved over time for the rest of us. So creating an impact can be a significant influence entails putting an end to our world issues and making a even little contribution to a better future. So the impact that humans have on the environment is an example of impact. So the SMART in SMART goals stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So defining these parameters as they pertain to your goal it can also helps to ensure that your objectives are attainable within a certain time frame. So therefore, it is very important that we must ask ourselves why we are setting a goal, before we set it to do so. So set goals about things you or I can control. Long-term planning entails setting goals that that take longer to achieve and require more stages. So they often take a year or two to fulfill. So they want to permanently address problems and maintain problems and achieve and maintain long-term success. So the purpose of long-term planning is a document that serves as a map or what we call that, or a guide. So stating clearly where you are going and how you will get there. So it enables you to precisely prioritize tasks and track your progress toward your objectives. So moreover, this method frees you from the enslaving cycle of daily planning. So your support system can assist you in managing, promoting life happiness, meaning, and fulfillment. So relationships with a variety of people, such as family members, friends, co-workers, or classmates, can form part of a support system. So we need a support system in order for us to reduce depression and anxiety. So a strong support system can often help reduce the stress. So now we are here at the last topic, which is the entrepreneurship. So the entrepreneurship is the process of starting a new business and taking on all of its risks in the hopes of making a profit. An entrepreneur is a person who starts a new business and takes on every obstacle that comes with its development and operation. So a small business is a limited scale enterprise owned and controlled by a single person or a group of people. So entrepreneurship is defined as the process of creating, launching, and maintaining a new firm, which often begins small and expands. So business risk refers to a company's or organization's exposure to factors that could reduce profitability or cause it to fail. So a business risk is anything that can a company's capacity to meet its financial objectives. So a company or an inventive entity engaged in commercial, industrial, or professional activity is referred to as a business. So starting a business entails slew of operation aimed at putting the company together. So the process entails coming up with a business concept called concept development. So studying the ideas, viability, and producing a business plan. So any firm, regardless of size, necessitates a financial commitment. A business plan is a written document that explains in details how a company, usually a startup, so it defines its objectives and plans to achieve them. So from a marketing, financial, and operational aspects, a business plan lays forth a documented path for the company. So the purpose of a business plan is to identify, describe, and analyze a business opportunity and or a business already underway. So examining its technical, economic, and financial feasibility. So the act of providing resources to finance a a need initiative or project is known as financing. So while this is normally in a form of money, it can also be form of an organizations or companies work, or what we call it, or time. So the most informal level of partnership work is networking, which is exchanging information for mutual benefit. So there must be a basic level to trust and readiness to give information, and most encounters are done informally. So between individuals, rather than organization. So networking business and lead referral groups are common ways for people to form strategic partnering. So strategic partnering relationships. Individuals in these groups agree to refer clients and contacts to other members of their organizations, or who may require specific services provided by other members of the group. So, lastly, the agencies that make businesses legitimate into this. For me, the government agencies responsible for the registration and supervision of all corporations and partnerships organized in the Philippines. So that's all, sir. Thank you so much and have a great day.